Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, and of course, YouTube. So what got me thinking about this originally was I was looking, the last time I uploaded a video, the last few times, I was looking in the description and I saw all these links to all these social media platforms that I put in the description of all my videos. You know, follow me here, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, follow all this like different stuff. I was realizing, like, why do I tell people to follow me on this stuff if I don't use this? So I decided to check my social media a little bit ago, and I saw this post I made about a video that I made a while ago called Inventions and Innovations. And I thought to myself, wow, I completely forgot that I did that. I'm gonna do another one. So I'm gonna do another one soon. And don't worry, you don't have to tell me send me anything. For one, like, no one watched these videos, but for two, I already know what I'm gonna react to. So I'm gonna do that soon, sometime soon, I don't know. But anyway, while I was looking at that, I saw a bunch of other stuff that I posted, and I realized that I don't really use Twitter like that. And then I realized, like, I don't really use any of these platforms like that. And so I wanted to come on this YouTube channel and talk about why I don't use any of these social media platforms. They kind of all have the underlying same reason, but let's just go through each individual one and I'll tell you personally, I'm not sure if this is everyone, but personally, why I don't really use it like that. I'm not use it at all, or I rarely use it, because I have an account on all of these things. I have an account, but I'm not active. So I'll tell you why I'm not active. Anyway, without further ado, let's go down the list of all these different social media platforms. Twitter is a place where you just say what you want to say your thoughts out there, you know, into the world. And originally I created Twitter, I don't even think I really cared to use Twitter before, but I created it, well, my specific Twitter that you'll see in the description of this video, I created that to go along with this channel. But the reason I don't use it is because I don't really have a lot to say. Like, at first I tried to really say stuff just for the sake of trying to gain followers, but I couldn't keep that up because at the end of the day, I really don't have anything to say. And I'm the sort of person where I don't like to talk without purpose. Like, if you've ever hung around me enough, you'll probably, what I hear from other people when I hang around them is that, like,
oh, he's so quiet, or wow, you really don't say much.
And I don't say that because I like to talk with purpose. Now, that's not to say I don't enjoy talking about stuff that's unproductive. Don't confuse purpose with productivity. Like, the other day I was talking to my sister about a video game, and you know, talking about video games isn't exactly a productive conversation, but it was purposeful and it was fun to talk about and I enjoyed it. So, but saying stuff like, I don't know, how's the weather, or if I'm in a group with someone and they're talking about something and I don't really have anything to say, I'm not just gonna make myself say something. Sometimes people get the idea that you just have to say something about every little thing. You know, like when someone's in a group and everyone's talking and you just feel like, some people just feel like they need to just say something and just be like,
well guys, I have something to say on the situation if you want to know what I have to say about the situation.
Like, you gotta say something. I get it, I guess. Nope. Some people are like that. You gotta say something, but I'm not like that. So, like I said, I like to talk with purpose. So if I don't have anything to say, I just won't say anything. Oftentimes people mistake me not talking for being shy, but I'm not that shy. You're just boring. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You're not boring. You're great. So that's why I don't tweet anything anymore, because I don't really have anything to say. And before, I would try to force myself to say something just to try to gain followers, but if I don't have anything to say, I'm not saying anything. Now, I still do kind of use Twitter. I don't know, I use it more so for like news, not really to just like hear people's thoughts. But I will say, if you're the type of person that likes to put your thoughts out there, like for example, my sister tweets all the time, but I am not built like that, so yeah. So Instagram, for all of these, there'll be a reason why I don't really get on it, and then a reason why I don't post on it myself. With Instagram, the reason I don't really get on it is because I see like the same stuff every time I get on there, and honestly, it's just kind of boring at this point. And maybe that's because I don't follow the right people, because I made the Instagram account. I made this specific Instagram account to go with this channel, you know, Hamzah the Lion. Maybe if I just followed the right people, I wouldn't see the stuff I was seeing, but I added a bunch of random people, so I don't even know who I'm following. I do have a personal Instagram, but don't get too sad about that, because you're not missing anything. On my personal Instagram that has nothing to do with this YouTube channel, I just posted one picture, and it's of some trash that was in the cafeteria when I was in high school. I don't know why I took that photo, but I took it. But yeah, I don't really use it because it's just I don't know, I don't really care to look at pictures all day. Why I don't post is kind of for the same reason. Like, okay, a lot of people, they have it in them to post pictures of themselves all the time, but I just don't have that in me. Like, I can't post just a bunch of selfies of myself all the time. I'm never gonna get dressed just to take a photo. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get all dressed up to take a picture. If I'm taking a picture, it's because I was already dressed for something else. I don't get dressed for a picture. So then I was thinking like, well, maybe I'd post pictures of other stuff that's not me, but I haven't run into too many things that I take pictures of. So I was just like, I don't really get on here and I don't really post. So yeah. And it's like, you know, for other people who post pictures on Instagram, I don't know, it's kind of like, how many photos do I need to see of you? I mean, I met you before. I know what you look like. I mean, do I really need to see photos of you? Do I need to see more of you? More of your face? I know what your face looks like. We met before. And what about me? Like, do you want to scroll through pictures of me all day? Do you want to see me all day? You want to see my face? No, the answer is no. I don't post. I don't really look at too many people. I've gone on there very rarely, but you know. Anyway, that's why. Moving on. Done. Alright, moving on to Snapchat. So Snapchat, I don't know, it's pretty simple. It's kind of like Instagram, only the pictures don't stay. I get on Snapchat though. I get on it just to see my friends' stories. Like just to see what they're doing, but I don't ever post a story. I do love the filters. I don't really know if I care to post pictures. I like just messing with the filters just because they're funny. But yeah, and then of course there's like streaks. I don't know, I just don't really do that. Like, it goes back to what I said earlier, like I don't really like to talk without purpose. So there's no way I can keep up a streak because I really don't have anything to talk to you about every single day for like however many days. Also, I don't really know what the point is. Like, what happens? What happens when you get a streak? Do you like, is there some kind of prize, or do you like win something? What happens when you get to 100? Do you get something? Does like the app just like deletes itself? Like, do you just like win? Like you win, like you beat Snapchat, like a video game or something? Maybe there is a prize. I don't know. I have no idea. You guys can tell me if there's a prize. If there is, I'm never gonna get it. In any case, that's why I don't use Snapchat that much. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know if I had a good enough explanation for Snapchat. I just don't. Alright, moving on to Facebook. I think a lot of people will be on my side with this one because not a lot of people use Facebook. At least actively. You know, you post pictures on there and then you just kind of leave it there just for people to see. Like, I posted a profile picture just so that people know what I look like in case I drastically change in appearance. Like, if I cut all my hair off, I'd probably take another Facebook profile picture just so you can know that I don't look like that anymore. I mean, maybe you're active and you use it, I don't know. But for people like me, it's more like set it, forget it, just so that people can see you, like your family and all that stuff. Thing about Facebook though is that the people who I don't really talk to in real life and I want them to see what I'm doing on Facebook, they don't use Facebook. Like, they're too old, or they just don't use it for whatever reason. And the people who I do want to see my Facebook and I wanna interact with, those are the people who I see, like in real life. I hang out with them, I see them every once in a while, I have their phone numbers. So it's like, there's no situation in which there's someone who's on Facebook, or not that I know of, who also I would want to check on me, but also I can't just contact them outside of Facebook at the same time. So because of that, I mean, I don't know, I still have photos on Facebook. Maybe I should post them more. I don't really post a lot. There's like if you're if you're not my friend on Facebook, don't feel bad because you're not missing out on anything. Like if you were my friend on Facebook, I don't think you would see even one picture that's more. There's nothing more for you to see. What you see if you're not my friend is basically what you see when you are my friend. Now, one aspect of Facebook that I still don't use, but other people use, is the group chat, like the messenger. Not even a group chat, like a special group for like posting stuff. My mom uses Facebook a lot, and she formed a group for me and all my siblings and stuff, and my aunt and all that. She posts in there a lot. My aunt posts in there a decent amount. I hardly ever check it. I get the alert on my phone all the time that they posted something, and every time I see it, just like swipe. Maybe I should look at that more. And then the group chat, oh my gosh, the group chat, they talk in there. It's I think it's me, my mom, and my siblings, and then my brother-in-law. I don't know, but we're all in the group chat. They talk the most in the group chat. I hardly ever say anything. And it got to a point where it was kind of like the notifications would just keep like buzzing like my phone all the time. Plus, if you use Facebook Messenger, like the little circle thing pops up every time a message, and you have to like, maybe I should look into that, stopping that, but you have to like put it down and get rid of it, like drag it to the bottom and get rid of it. So not only do it keeps vibrating, but also the circle keeps popping up and it blocks a little bit of the screen. So I just started muting the chat, right? And at first I would mute it for like an hour. Then I was like, that's not enough. I started muting it for 8 hours. Then I was like, yeah, I'm still annoyed. Then I started muting it for 24 hours. And the next one above 24 hours would be mute it until I unmute it. And I'm too scared to do that because I'm scared that if I set it to mute it until I unmute it, I'm just never gonna unmute it, and it's just gonna stay muted forever. So I'm just gonna stick with 24 hours for now, and we'll see what happens. In any case, that's why I don't use Facebook. I don't really surf Facebook. I just post pictures there and just leave it for anyone who wants to see. Maybe I'll do it up to, but maybe I should use Facebook. Maybe I should not really use it, but check on, I don't know, people I went to high school with, see how they're doing. People I went to college with, people from my old job. Maybe just see some people, accept some friend requests. That's what I should do. I should accept friend requests from any person. Maybe not any person, I don't know. I should just accept some more friend requests from everyone and then maybe make some friend requests myself. Why would I do that if I don't use it though? I don't know. I'm gonna check on Facebook and see old people from old times. That's what I'll do. Other than that, I don't use it. Okay, now we get to TikTok. Now, originally, I didn't use TikTok. I used it one time where I was in a car, and it was when I was in college. I was in my car, and I have like a wide face. If you go to the TikTok that's in the description of this video, I posted like one video, and I think I just had like a wide face, and I was talking about being nosy. I don't know, just something random I did. But if you look at my TikTok now, I'm actually posting more videos on there. I'm posting small, bite-sized versions of my YouTube videos, which are longer. And also I do plan on posting some stuff that is not just snippets of my YouTube videos, it's actually just original stuff on there. So be on the lookout for that. That is something that you should follow, TikTok. Something I actually am active on. And I'm gonna start being more active on it and continue to be active on it from now on, hopefully. Yeah, I didn't use it before. I didn't know there was so much more stuff people were doing on there. I thought it was just dances at first, because I remember Musical.ly was all about dances, and then TikTok kind of replaced Musical.ly, so that's all about dances. But then people started doing other stuff besides dances, and that's where it got more interesting. So I do use it now, and I am on there now. So yeah. Finally, we get to the number one YouTube. Now, YouTube is a platform where I'm the most active and also the most creative. Like, this is a place where I just get real creative with stuff. Like, I've done so many different kind of videos. I've done vlogs in the past, which I'm gonna be honest, those were trash. And I knew they were trash when I posted them. I still posted them anyway, but they were trash. Don't watch them. Don't go back and watch them. But I've done other stuff. Like, I've done gaming videos. I've done videos about technology. I've done reactions. One of the most creative things I've done is the message playlist that I've done. Some of them were more goofy, others were more like, for instance, like the forgiveness video that I did. There's so much more I wanted to say about that, and there's like other dimensions of it I didn't even touch on. I didn't mention that because I tried to condense it down into this format that I made up, where it's just text on a screen, shaking text on a screen, and maybe some emojis here and there, you know. And that is a side of me that not a lot of people get to see, and I think it's really cool. Not only that, I've also done the inventions and innovations thing I said in the beginning of this video. This is where I thought of that idea. I feel like with every other platform, you know, it's kind of just like gaining followers. Like, it's all about gaining followers. I mean, and YouTube is about gaining subscribers, followers, but I feel like the other platforms, it's really just gaining followers, whereas YouTube, it's like you have the potential to actually build a community here. I mean, there's even a community tab where you can post stuff for the community. But I feel like you can really like foster a community here, whereas like something on Twitter or Instagram or something, or even TikTok, you don't really get communities, you just get followers and popularity. You know, you don't really get people that rock with you or anything like that. Maybe you do, maybe you get some fans, diehard people, who knows. But I feel like this is the place, YouTube, where you have the potential to actually make a community here. That's why I like it. Also, the sky's the limit, as in there's no, you know, minimum video, maximum video. You can make shorter videos, you can make longer videos. Some videos on my channel are only a few seconds long. Other videos are almost an hour or even over an hour. So just all different kind of stuff. And I have everything in my playlist, which is awesome. So this is the social media platform that I will use the most to connect with people, YouTube. And hopefully I can continue to make videos, who knows, forever. I'll just keep making them. That is why I don't use or barely use any of the other platforms. And that is why I do use TikTok and YouTube. Hopefully this gave you an idea. I didn't get really too intellectual with this video. This is not a video essay. This is just me talking. So if you were hoping for something really, I should have put that in the beginning of the video. Too late. All right, this is at the end of the video. I should have put that in the beginning. I'm not going back. It's over. Goodbye. See ya.
No, I'm really just